So here we are. It's the beginning of September 1942 and it's the Axis turn. As you can see, the Axis has played two cards from the Chrome expansion. One is the finished prize, so we are getting one more yellow PP each turn, but sure, the German will get one less. And the other card we have in play as the Axis is the von Richthofen takes over. So we have, after crossing the Manic, deployed the new full Luftwaffe commander, Richthofen instead of Lahr, and we have deployed the new transport plane and the new heavy bomber plane, which is here in Stavropol. Now, let's say a comment. As you can see, the Axis has some units which are out of supply at the beginning of the turn, and as you can see, the mighty transport plane is out of range because it is something like 12 axes from the 41 Panzer Corps, which is out of supply there close to Machakala. But the good things I have to notice is that the Soviets have built this new rail line, and probably now we as the Axis we will use it for our own purposes. As you already know, September is the last month of good weather because in October we have to roll for the weather. So we want to get BAKU this turn. And to achieve this very important goal, we will commit there our best troops. So we will transfer from other fronts using strategic rail movement. We have 4 maximum. We will send the 1st Infantry Corps coming back from the successful siege and take of Sevastopol. We will also add the Romanian Mountain Corps. We will add also the SS Cavalry unit, which is very important because it is a fast unit, and at this point we need speed. And we will also add there this one, the 40 Panzer Corps. As you can see, all these units are already on the rail at the beginning of the turn, and they will move by rail without never starting, as we said, passing by or finish the movement adjacent to enemy troops. And after we will say how to pay this, but for sure the first thing I want to do at the beginning of my turn is I will invest 3 production points to start rebuilding the Kerch Strait production center, to go ahead with Voronezh, and now to finally complete Rostov, because as you know, when we reach 3 production points repairing, the resource center is repaired, and so I can change the 3 cubes with a small house. And then I can move the production point further by 1 accordingly. As you can see, we start from 35 because 1 production point is for the furnace, as we are the finished prize card in play. That said, we will probably commit some resources to do something else. And for example, after the strategic bombing we have skipped this phase in this review, we didn't get any hit, neither on the plane, neither on the interceptor, neither on production points. So now what I want to do, the first thing, I have 12 oil production points. Now please don't blame me because I didn't prepare them before, so I will now simply spend these 12 yellow production points, assuming that they are coupled with oil barrels. But again, this is just my fault because I didn't prepare the oil barrels before starting this session. So the first one is for Hitler, here in Rustenburg, and 1. Then let's go with 1 for the Luftwaffe, and 2, 1 more, 3, and 1 more for Richthofen, there. So we have spent 3 for Luftwaffe and 1 for Hitler, 4 totally. Then let's go to Panzer Corps, to Panzer Headquarters. 1 and 2 for Maximilian von Feix here, 1 and 2 for Kleist. Those two guys are always happy to get some more oil. And another 2 here. So I spent 6 plus 3 for Luftwaffe, 9, and 1 for Hitler, 10. I can just make 11 and probably 12. So basically all my oil is gone with 12 production points. So I will probably activate Hitler to make, let's say, this strategic rail movement for free, but I have to pay for all the others. So I will pay 1 production point for this and 1 production point for this. The other one is a Romanian unit. I will ask Antonescu to activate and to commit that mountain units. So I want to give some boost to Romanians. They have 2 production points and 2 oil barrels. What I can easily do is give Antonescu 1 extra point, so 1 yellow and 1 oil barrel. And what about the other? I will keep it there for now, because I need to check a couple of things. I do the same for the Hungarian leader, which is Szombathely, and done. A quick note for Hungarians. During this nasty Soviet counterattack here, Hungarians got crippled and lost 1 infantry corps. But now I don't have the money or the logistic system to re-employ him back, so it will stay there. Also, during this nasty counterattack here, my Panzer Corps, the 14, has been almost destroyed, so I need to reinforce it. So it starts from 1 to go to 2, it costs double. That means that it costs 2 red and 2 yellow. Why? Because the number is white. Okay? So if I want to send it to 3, I must to add 2 more red and 2 more yellow. And that's it. But as I understand, this is a critical area, because here the Soviets are attacking. I want to give him some boost, so I will add some more production points to rebuild it at full strength. Then I have just 2 red and 2 yellow, and I will give them to this Panzer Corps here, because what I want to do is to get Stalingrad. Stalingrad, it keeps me annoying because it is almost encircled every turn, but because of Soviet infiltration around the Don and Volga, I cannot get it, and the Soviet player has smartly deployed the Soviet garrison there, so he is making an annoying trick, keeping the garrison there and moving a T-34